Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of an exciting new game, Monster Train. I have played the demo for this game, so I'll know a little bit of what's going on. If you don't know, you're new to this, you haven't seen it before, don't worry, you'll pick it up quickly, I'm sure. Well, it looks like we've got to do a bit of a tutorial first mission anyways, so that's alright. So this is us moving along this track. We're gonna have to try and reach the end to fight the final boss. In this case, it's going to be Seraph the Chaste, which cleanses all units of effects which don't benefit Seraph. They changed the wording on that from the demo. A few things have changed since the demo of this game, so I will be learning as I go as well. So don't expect perfect play, but that's okay. I like this now, where you can hover over units and see kind of what to expect. This unit's got a lot of health. This unit's going to be healing. He's just going to be a basic relentless boss. I don't have the option to turn on a trial here because it's just the tutorial mission, I guess. So we'll just carry on like that. And as you can see here, this is the pyre that we're trying to protect. That's basically our life total. These are the enemy units. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna summon in my champion here. He's a multi-strike, okay. Defend him with one of those. Blast the healer. Might as well use the last bit of my energy there. This is the energy in the corner, so that's how much cards cost to cast. And you can see at the end of every turn, battle happens where the enemy units go first and then my units attack. And then anything that survives moves up to the next floor, so we're going to want to put that there to try and slow her down. Oh yeah, it's not showing me the preview right now, but she will survive with 1 HP. Now she won't. We'll do that, and we should be good. Similar turn to last time down here. Let this kind of play out. 5 damage. I'll just get another train steward there. That'll take care of that. Maybe I should have put it in front. Although, with this, kind of like to heal this one unit. These now do 2 heal and 1 regen, which is actually kind of nice. That 1 regen is new. So I will just put the train steward up at the top. Just in case the boss fight, which should be coming, yep, here. So you can see he's relentless, which means he's going to fight until either my units or he is dead after this turn. So getting regen on this unit's actually pretty nice. Oh, it's not showing me the information. Later on, it's going to show like how much damage I expect him to take or if he's going to die. I think I can kind of cheese it by giving him an extra couple of regen. It'll give him an extra turn or two. So I'm gonna actually just focus hard on that. So you can see he would die, but now he got healed. And he gives me an extra turn of life there. And yeah, I got another turn, and that was enough to do it. And we got an achievement. Hooray. So 3-turn boss rush, pretty good. We get some rewards, get some money, we get some a choice of cards here. I'm going to choose this Ascension, Hidden Passengers Ascend a unit. That's because that's very strong. Our champion is multi-strike, so this seems pretty darn good. Although this isn't bad either, but it's a bit expensive, so I think I will stick with this one. And now we have a path to choose. This will upgrade spells, this will upgrade units. This will give me a unit from the Awoken group, clan I should say. And this will give me one from the Hellhorned clan. Hellhorned I find to be a little more offensively directed, whereas these are often, there's a bit of a mix, but there's a lot of tankier units in here. I think I will go this route. A tank in front of my champion would be really good. This unit gains 40 max max health once you summon it, so it does make a pretty good tank as long as you can heal it up a little bit. So I think I'll go with this unit over the sweeping one, which sweep lets it do like AoE damage, which is still pretty good. I like this on him, but it does make it a 4 pip unit. But I think because I have Ascend, I can make this work actually. It just makes it so strong. Like so defensively strong and even pretty decent offensively. And again, I can't turn in any trials, so I'm not going to be using that to scale, unfortunately. So I think what I want to do here, because I plan to ascend to get my okay, yeah. Oh, now we got the previews enabled. That's good. Because I want to get my champion behind the Thorned Hollow, I'm gonna have to ascend it into the same level, because you can see there's these floor capacity here, and I can't fit him because I made him big. So I'll put him here, and then I'll plan to ascend, but just to give my champion a blocker, put that train steward out. The spikes are what's giving me problems here. If I kill this person, I wonder if he loses the spikes though, or if he's already got it. Well, might as well find out. Oh, he did lose the spikes. That's great. Because it was that unit was enchanting him with spikes. I wasn't sure if it already cast spikes on him, or if like that, or if it would, yeah, just disappear. So I think that's the play every chance I get. I'm gonna kill this unit to get rid of spikes, which keeps my prince there, Hornbreaker Prince, protected. I'm gonna give him a little buff because he's doing 2 attacks per turn. That's pretty solid. And I think maybe it's worth putting. Oh right, there's only 1 slot. Well then, I'll just put a heal on this unit. Give him some spikes in return. Not to mention a little regen. Although I do gotta worry about this guy dying soon. Hopefully I get Ascension. Yes! Perfect. Now this level is going to be unstoppable. It's going to take 4 damage. That's not really a lot to worry about. So I think this is a good play, so that when the boss shows up, this will do a little bit more damage at least. And then I think this is actually a better play. Give him more spikes. Because you can see that regen every time it procs, it heals him, which his ability, when he rejuvenates, when he gets healed, he gains 2 spikes, which is actually, I think, higher than it was in the demo. So I'm going to do that again, and I'm just going to torch her, get rid of those spikes. So he's going to take 15 from this floor. It's not amazing, but it's something. And we're going to just let that play out. Oh, right, I can speed it up from there, and I usually do. Maybe for this first one, I'll just set it to fast speed. Later on, I might go up to ultra, but since it's the first video, I'll let it play out at fast. So hit this guy with some more heals. Oh, he's already dead. I don't need to do any of this, but I do often like to play out the last turn anyways, just to keep up good habits and stuff. Also, I've been burned by games before. Alright, so we're going to get some money and some card choices. This isn't bad because I do find myself having a single slot available. I could fit this welder helper in, and it applying 15 armor to the front unit. It's pretty nice, so I will take that. And this again works with the champion quite nicely. But I might take this one just because restoring 10 health and then doing 5 times the amount healed can work really well with Hollow like what we have. So that's a pretty good spell. Now here we have the option of going this route. We get a free artifact and a unit, probably another tank, maybe a multi-strike unit though. Or we can upgrade a unit and return some health to our pyre, but it's full health anyways, so that's not really useful. This is a new drop down to me. Oh, nice. It shows me where I'm at with these stats, which is good. Now if this is a duplicate spot, I wouldn't mind going here and trying to buff up one of my units just even like a little bit further. Like if I made this guy just a little bit stronger, and then I could duplicate him here, but I can't bank on that. Plus we don't have a lot of money, so I will go this route. Get the free artifact, extra upgrade slot, or train stewards gain damage shield 2 and multi-strike 1. Wow, that actually makes train stewards much more viable. I'm gonna take that because I haven't removed a train steward yet, so they're a lot more interesting now. Okay, so this is the multi-strike unit I was saying we might get, and this is the other tank option that I was thinking we might get. And now I'm kind of in a tough choice. So my train stewards are going to have damage shields 2, which is pretty good, but then also multi-strike on them, which is also pretty good. They're almost better than the champion now. Wow, okay. Whew. Do I use the train stewards to block for the Animus of Will? Or do I use the Awoken Hollow to block for others, like the train stewards? Oh, that's new for this one. The Rejuvenate, giving it added health and attack power. Okay, that convinced me. I'll go with this route. Let's see what we get here. It's the blights. The blights are interesting. They're kind of not great. Like this one adds 3 cards that gives everything a +3 to attack, which with my multi-strike units is actually not terrible, but drawing these cards and not being able to play them kind of sucks. This can heal your pyre, but if you don't play them, it damages your pyre, which is dangerous. And these I don't mind because they purge themselves from your deck when you play them. And I mean, it's a 3-cost spell, which is pretty expensive, but it's doing 100 damage, so that's wiping out most enemy units pretty quickly. I'm kind of tempted by this one, and I think I'm gonna take it because I'm a sucker for any damage increase on multi-strike units. So that's the way we're gonna go, and we'll go into the next fight here. And so this is a boss unit. He's gonna summon explosives, and that's all he does, I guess, for this one. Later on, that'll get a little worse. Like sometimes they'll explode twice, or units will deal damage when killed. Yes. But since this is a tutorial, it's gonna give us a little description of what's going on. Oh, I see his bomb. Looks like it has a damage shield on it, though. Yeah, damage shield 1. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. So what I think I'll do is I'll summon these guys up here and go ahead and start healing him. I might as well take that unit out. This one heals, so it'll be a good target to take out as well. That way the bomb explodes, misses everything. See now, this is where I'm wondering, do I put this guy at the bottom, but then how do I make Ascension work? Do I send him and then he'd go to the back is the problem. But I think I do put him at the bottom. Okay, you guys are both dying and you're only taking 2 damage. I think that's very, very acceptable. And I'm gonna hit this guy with a heal, and now they're both dying, and he's only taking 6. Might as well do that, and he'll only take 3. That seems good, pretty good. Play that out. Yeah, that went pretty well. Okay, I'd like to kill this, but it might be kind of tough. I can only fit 1 unit behind here, so might as well put this down, give him some shield, and I see I just got an achievement. That's pretty nice. I can't fit these train stewards anywhere else, so I'll just put them at the top. And I've got a hand of 4 train stewards. Is a bit, not the best hand, honestly, but Oh well. I think it's still going alright. Wouldn't mind double torching this just to kill it off before it explodes. Um, I also might consider moving this guy up and just making this a power floor. I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do, because he's doing 23 damage, so he's still pretty good as a damage dealer, even if his spikes aren't really being used to their full effect. And since I only have enough mana for one torch, I can't take this out, and it's only just gonna kill this imp anyways. So I'll just use it to kill off that unit. So that's fine. This floor obviously has gotten a lot weaker as a result, but this floor is looking mighty strong. Healing him for 10 is good, and killing a unit in the process is also obviously really good. So we're just going to heal this guy up as much as possible for when the boss shows up. Okay, yeah, this is going well. Oh, this is the problem with these blights. Now I have this pretty dead hand. I got a little bit I can do, but it would be nice to have a spell here. Maybe another heal for 10 or something. So how much? Ah, I see, he's gonna die already. Okay, well, problem solved. So now we'll just end turn and let it play out, and we know that we're gonna win this fight. Alright. Got another boss rush bonus. That's pretty cool. Some money. A rare card pack. Steals damage equal to 15 times the number of imps. That's pretty powerful, but it's just not strong enough. Whoa, they buffed Channel Song. Plus 20, plus 20, and it only costs 1? Ah, but now it consumes, which is actually kind of a good thing. That's very, very strong. I'm thinking I'm going to go with the Animus of Will to keep that that multi-strike going up. Although this applying rage to everybody has its benefits, especially with multi-strike units. But then I'd have to try and arrange it so that he gets the kills, and then they'd have multi-strike, and now it's just going to be a problem. I have 2 tanks, so I maybe don't need a 3rd tank yet, so I will go with this unit. And I'm actually thinking I'm going to go with capacity here. I do like to get +1 energy per turn, but I think the capacity is going to help me work around the fact that I made that one guy a 4 pip unit. So this will allow me to duplicate a card. I can get a new unit and get some money. Or I can go upgrade a spell, which, do I have a spell? I mean, this is a great spell. This is a great spell too. But I don't really think either of them needs an upgrade. This is pretty strong. I like this. So yeah, nothing really needs an upgrade. This would get me another unit, and then I could start removing some things. And removal is good, don't get me wrong. But I think I'm going to go this route. Let's see what we get here. Of the two, I prefer this guy. He's expensive, but 50-50, which is a buff from the demo. That's a pretty good get. And I'm thinking I might actually duplicate Channel Song here. It's gotten so strong. And the fact that consumes means having 2 really doesn't hurt. Alright, time to upgrade our champion, which is nice because he is currently a little weak. And I see he's not going to get too much stronger. Well, I mean, getting an additional attack is quite nice, but that's all he's getting out of that one. Aha! We've unlocked the ability to apply trials. So we can give the non-boss enemy units multi-strike. Let's see, they might be low-level recruits, but they'll overload you with penance. I see. So them having multi-strike might be okay. Well, he does 5 damage though. These are the more basic units. And these ones, oh, this one does 5 damage. This guy does 1 damage. Okay, that could maybe work then. I think I'll turn it on for the chance at a good, or just a random artifact, hopefully a good one. We have full health on our pyre, and it's over 100, so I think it's a worthwhile investment. So now that we have this pip upgrade, we can make the magic happen just like that. And I think because he's gonna survive with 1 HP, I think it's a good idea to hit him instead and let him kill himself on the spikes. It's too bad that this guy survives, but I mean, doesn't do damage, so not a big deal. I do wish I could kill this unit, but I don't see a way to do it unless I summon 2 units on that floor. Some spells can only be played once per battle. Consume. Yeah, that's how consume works. So it goes to the consume pile. That actually does allow me to kill both of those units, so that's pretty nice. I think this is a good deal. And then, let's see, you do 10 damage and you do 15 damage. Do I want you in the back now, though? Maybe. The guy's got a 2 damage shield and 28 health. That's quite good defense, but put him in the front, or the tankier unit in the front, because that's its main purpose anyways. I kind of wish I could get this to apply to this unit, but now that this unit's in my hand at the same time as this, it won't work. I'd almost certainly be hit. Well, I'd hit one of these 3 probably. I guess this. Oh, it could hit him. That'd be interesting. Let's see what happens. Okay, we get another train steward. These train stewards are coming up really strong, so I'm not complaining that they are the way they are. And that's a good heal on that big tanky unit, which is good because it comes out with a lot of max HP, but not necessarily a lot of HP, which means you gotta find a way to hook it up with some health. I'm gonna give it a little defense there, and start hitting this guy with a little love. Take him out so he can't do any damage. And I think we've got a pretty solid 3-floor setup already, so I'm not too worried about the coming boss fight. Thinking, do I want to put it on him, or do I want to put it on this unit? And I think I will put it on this guy, just because he's got 3 attacks, and I'm not sure if the logic is actually sound or not, but oh well. There. There's no way the boss is living through these 3 floors. They're way too strong. I could move him up here and make the next floor just disgusting. It's already pretty gross. So I think I will go with a disgusting play on this one and just really buff up that floor. So he's only going to take 94, I think it said, as a result of this, but I mean, that's still pretty solid first floor against 1 unit. And now he's very dead. And we'll just hit him with a little extra love and let this play. And you can see why sometimes I'll speed it up to the ultra speed, because it can take a little while to play that all out. And this looks like a good artifact. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. That'll help defend against like sweeping attacks and stuff. Now, do I still need another Ascension? It's a very good card, don't get me wrong, so having it come up a little more often doesn't seem like a bad deal. But I'm also not crazy about it. They made Fortify a lot better than in the demo. Applying 5 armor for free. That's kind of tempting. It's not a ton of armor for a card, so like it's not the most amazing card draw, but it's better than that generally, other than the synergy with the Thorned Hollow. I think I'll skip though. Ooh, I like this. Consuming and then giving 5 regen. That's pretty good. That'll work well on the consumed hollow, or both hollows really. Now this one, interesting choice. I like the free removal here, so this is very tempting. These things can be good. It's always kind of it's got high potential to be good and a lot of potential to be bad as well. Then obviously upgrading my units is very nice. Upgrading some spells. I'm not sure I have any spells that I'm still like crazy about upgrading right now, but a free artifact is pretty tempting. This pyre health would be a total waste though, so I think I will go this route. Let's hope for some good upgrades here. Upgrading a unit with quick. Quick can be quite good. I'm gonna hit this guy since they attack 3 times currently. I'm gonna give them a big damage upgrade. I think that'll be very nice. And then I could put quick on them actually. That might be the best option available to me here. Got a fair amount of money, so I'm gonna re-roll, and we're gonna see if we can make. I was really hoping to see this unit get Oh, I see they're maxed out. Wait, oh, they're only 3 pip currently. I thought they were a 4 pip already. But it looks like that's maybe the max based on that being read, but maybe I'm wrong. No, that goes up to 5, so I'm definitely wrong about that. I mean, that's crazy. 65 and 93, but I already think I'm gonna have a hard time finding a place for him. I'd like to see this guy get more base HP, but I also don't want to make him too big. I could do this to him, and then he'd be in the same boat as this unit. That's not a bad choice, honestly. I will go with that. And then this is such a good upgrade. I should probably put it on something. Even if I put it on one of my... Yeah, like what they have double strike, so that's a good choice, honestly. I think that's enough for now. Let's see. I've got a couple of heals, so I think I will remove one of those. And these just aren't super strong, so I will remove one of those as well. Now let's see what's in our Cave of Mysteries. Ah, the chests. Now, unless they've changed it, yeah, we're gonna give up pyre health for gold, and I'll always go for the big chest if I've got the health for it. And here we had more than enough chest health. I mean, pyre health. So that was good. And we'll move on. Give them armor. Use spells and higher floors to take them out. So they're going to come in, some of them with this stealth ability, which means they won't get hit by combat. I think that's fine. We can work around it because we do ascend our units, so we kind of like to build up the second floor as our strongest floor anyways. So yeah, you can see here, these guys are all coming in stealthed, which means if I put anything here, it's not actually going to attack this turn. He doesn't come in with spikes, which is unfortunate because that would be a good counter to their stealth. I kind of want to play him anyways. Let's see, they're going to do 7 times 3, 21 damage. So it's not amazing to just have him sit there and take it for no good reason, but the main reason I'm playing it is because I don't want to not play the unit and then have to wait the whole deck through before he comes back. And I think putting this guy here also seems sensible. Although I'll admit I'd rather some of these units get hit by the by that one card. Yeah, channel songs. One of the two channel songs. So I need this guy to have spikes. I would like this guy to get stronger too. And I would really like to kill this unit, or this creature. So I think the way to make some of that happen anyways, is we ascend this unit. Now all of them are dead. And then we place you behind. And we can hit this guy with a big heal. Maybe a regen would have been better to give him more spikes, but I like to give them a good amount of starting HP so that when they're not getting healed for a turn, it's not a big detriment. Okay, this is alright. We don't have room to play him on any of these floors, unfortunately, so not gonna worry about that. This guy's getting a little low on health comparatively, though this guy's gonna take a big hit, so I think give him some spikes. It'll be good. This guy's gonna die anyways, so I'm gonna throw that down there. And I don't think I'm gonna cast this guy. I'm gonna let Channel Song come around and decide what goes on the top floor. So sadly, the spikes aren't getting through all the armor and health because of that armor upgrade I gave them. And these stealth units are still defending themselves, or still protected against my unit back here. And you're taking 6. I couldn't do enough with torches. They're all dying though, so that's good. Let's make this unit stronger. Let's give you some health back. And then these, I mean, I don't know. Sure, we'll hit. Oh, I only had 1 mana, that's fine. I don't preserve mana between rounds. There is a relic to do that, but I don't have it. So, or an artifact, I should say. So I'm just gonna work with what I got. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do that again. Oh, baby, that guy is, whew, 70, 73. That's quite juicy. So he'll be a good finisher. And then we'll put him behind. Now that's a really stacked floor, so that's nice. There's always a respite before the final boss, so I know that the final boss is coming here. Final wave. I'm gonna put the regen on this unit. Hopefully they survive 1 round. Actually, I should make sure that they will before I bother, and it looks like they won't, even if I heal them with this. It's really unfortunate. So, in that case, I might as well start hitting this unit with the regen. And then just do what damage I can. It's only doing 88 out of their 513 health. It's not amazing. Should have considered the fact that healing him 1 more time would have dealt more damage than spikes. But that's okay. He's only taking 36 here because it just multi-attacks and does so much damage. So that's kind of concerning. But there's not a lot I can do. I can summon this unit up here to give him some more protection on that floor. That'll be alright. Let's see. I healed 4, so you'd be at 18. You do have some regen. I don't know if it's gonna proc before you die though. Is the problem. I don't think it will, especially with these two attacking as well. I wasn't even really thinking about that, honestly. So I think there's no point in using this heal on you. So I'll put it on him to give him a regen, just in case that. Oh, I guess it doesn't make a difference. Oof! It just does so much damage. 378 out of the 387. That's pretty good. And I think with this, yeah, that makes the difference. And you don't need to kill the ones behind. Once the boss is dead, it's over. So that's solid. We've won. There's nothing I can use this on, so I'm just gonna hit him with a firebomb and let it play. Oh boy, and we just got another achievement. They're coming in quick now. Okay, so he does get through my big unit, but this damage shield doesn't really work so well. Oh, he survives with 4 HP. Super close. But we did it and didn't take any pyre damage, so that's a trial complete. Gets us another 150 extra gold. That's a lot of gold. Um, we don't really want either of these because we're not really left with a lot of room to cast these. This can be pretty good though. Giving rage to our multi-strike units, that I can work with. And honestly, uh, well, this is actually pretty solid, but costs quite a bit. This is just super good though. I prefer descending units to ascending them because I like to build up the bottom floor rather than the top or the middle floor. But I might try and work still on the middle floor and just have some ascend and some descend and just make that a really powerful floor that way. These are both tempting directions. We actually can use that pyre health now. Gold is always nice, even though we're just completely loaded. But because we're loaded, we could actually make use of that. But this being able to buy artifacts is good. Certainly quite nice. Removing some cards. I mean, we still have some cards we could stand to remove, like the basic restores and the basic torches are less exciting now. So I think we'll go this route. Your pyre starts with 15 armor, and your pyre gets plus 15 attack. None of these is amazing. I might just re-roll. This one's okay for taking out the really weak units, but I mean, if there's a unit that weak, we're probably gonna take it out anyways, I think. So I'm gonna re-roll and see what we get. Regen gets plus 1 health per stack. Okay, we do a lot of regen, so I guess this will be good. Honestly, this is a bit of a whiff, I think. We don't have any sting spells, otherwise that'd be a pretty solid upgrade. And yeah, I just don't think we have enough consume spells that's gonna matter. We have like 2. So let's just look at what we can remove. And like I said, the basic stuff's not really as exciting anymore. You know, why use a basic regen when I can use the plus 10 HP or the consume and give 5 regen? Oh, I like this. When your pyre kills, gains 5 health. That's okay. This one I'm not crazy about. I've never actually used it. It was in the demo too, and I never used it just because, I mean, I'm always healing my units, so not being able to heal with that Heartless effect is very spiced. Now, who do I want to give this 25 HP to? These units are both, like all 3 of these units already have just an immense amount of HP to the point that I don't think it's really even worth giving them another 25. Can I target you? I can. Even though you're full up on effects already, I could technically give you HP. It's not bad just because then if they do wind up without a blocker or something, they can kind of tank it themselves for a little while. And that is better than just putting it on him, for example. So I'm going to do that. And that way if a unit has sweep, we'll still have quite a bit of health on that unit. I think that's okay. So not a bad little upgrade there. Let's see, this one she's going to use Scourge. Scourge just like costs us energy, otherwise our pyre takes damage. Puts cards in our hands that does that, I believe. So that's okay. There's harder versions of this boss, so I'm not too scared about that. Yeah, you can see here. If we don't play this spell for 2 mana, then our pyre takes 5 damage, which is a bit rough, but I think we can just play it. I think that's fine. This guy is going to move up, and sadly he does also cause similar effects to Scourge to happen. I'm not sure how easily we're going to be able to take him out, honestly. With these units in front, they make it a little trickier. Okay, I'm going to hit this unit with regen so that we get that those big spikes coming from that. And then I think I'm going to put both of these on this floor, and I'll just accept the 3 damage to the pyre here. I'm okay with this. So yeah, take pyre damage, hurts my overall score, but I'm okay. I'm in it to win it more than I'm in it for high scores or whatever. Now here, I think I'll put this guy up here. Although I do kind of want to wait for Channel Song. Yeah, I'll just wait for Channel Song actually. I'll just cast both of these and let this go. This regen on that unit and constantly adding spikes is super nice. I think that was a good choice to hit it with that consumable regen. Here, I have an interesting choice. I could descend this unit to make this a very powerful floor. It does leave this guy a bit high and dry, and right now she's taking that whole thing out, so I kind of do want to leave her there. I could descend this unit just to bring another 33 damage per round down here. It's not terrible. And she's got a lot of HP now, so I think I will do that. And I probably should cast one of these, not accept so much damage. With her having multi-strike and quick meaning she attacks first before the enemies, it just makes her so much stronger now. Okay. That makes you a pretty good choice, although I wouldn't mind putting something up here to take that one out. 5 damage or 3 damage. I guess I'll just do this for 5. Oh yeah, get some damage in on the boss. That's pretty nice. It is nice when the boss sits on the edge there so that I can hit it. I'm gonna do this because she attacks 3 times, although I guess he attacks 3 times as well. Let's see what we land that on. Alright, we have the world's strongest imp. Give my unit some armor here, and I think that's a fine idea. Oh, I see there's room actually. I could put a blocker in for her. But now she's kind of the blocker as well. Heck it. There, this'll take out these units pretty handily. My tank here is still sitting at 63 HP. That's pretty decent. So I'll cast that immediately. And then I only have mana for these. He's already dead. So I'll just go hit the boss with a little bit of that. I could have used that mana to bring the multi-strike unit down to this floor, but I think I'm maybe a little bit better off. Like, I think I'm gonna be okay even without doing that. So, like, you're gonna take 472 right here. It does have a lot of HP, honestly. So this could be a bit closer than I was thinking it was going to be. I'm hoping the next floor will do about as much or more damage than this floor, though. That was a lot of back and forth. Alright, what are we looking at? 364 out of 688. Ooh, because you do 10 times 2. Sadly, that's a decent amount of damage. I'm gonna do that just to remove the concern of that damage. Even if I put this regen on this unit, it's not gonna help. So I'll put it on this unit in hopes that it makes a difference. It didn't. But that's okay. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit, just to let it play out a little faster. We already know that this floor is doomed, but she'll be left with about 300 HP there. Yeah, 324. Okay. This is a big deal. He's got the bigger damage, so we want him in the back. Now, I don't know. Is it worth more to have a damage shield or to have him stronger? I think because these guys have damage shield too, they're actually pretty decent tanks. So yeah, that was the better choice. And I can see that we're doing it. I think it's closer than I would have liked, but we did it. Honestly, I think they made this this unit a little stronger than in the demo. Okay, restoring friendly units to full health for 0 cost is quite nice, but so is quick. This is a tough choice. Also, that's a pretty good upgrade, but for 3 mana is a bit expensive. I think this might be the better option just because I do have a couple of really tanky units. This I would apply to, well, I would apply it to my champion almost certainly, because that one unit already has quick with the multi-strike. I could apply it to like a channel songed train steward as well actually, but this strikes me as really good for bringing up those high health units to that point. I do run into a little mana issues. I would like another draw, but I think we're going to go with the mana on this one. Okay, so our choices now, we can duplicate a card, and I think that might be my go-to option here. Although we have enough money that this is actually really tempting, because if there's an option for a really strong relic or artifact, we could afford it. Plus you get a free artifact. Yo, that's so close. I mean, I could go here and get another one of my strongest multi-strike units. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's actually the better choice. I don't know if I should go here first. There's a few reasons that might be a better idea. Go here first. Because if it gives me something else, I don't think there is much else to upgrade a unit from here, but I don't know everything that's in the game yet, so let's see. I can gain 30 times whatever I spend on that. My pyre gets +1 attack for every 10 gold I have. Or deal 2 damage to an enemy unit, and if I slay that unit, I get 50 gold. These are all pretty interesting, honestly. I think I'll go with this one-time use card. I don't want to fill my deck with anything too annoying or anything that gets in the way. And I mean, I could see on a turn where I have extra mana that coming in handy. So I think, yeah, definitely we want to duplicate this unit. And I think that'll be quite strong for us. So I kind of like this from a, first of all, it gives me revenge. So whenever he gets hit, he would gain 1 rage. Rage giving +2 damage per stack, and it just decreases every turn. And then it also increases the damage to 12, so it'd be doing 12 times 3. But this is 6 times 5. Whew. Multi-strike 4, that's quite a lot of strikes. And then HP over here and gaining armor on Slay, so whenever it got a kill, it would get some armor. I'm not using it as a tank, so I think this is the better choice. Okay. Enemies enter with spell shield. That's fine. We don't... 400 coins, that's so much. We don't do a lot of spell-based damage anyways. Your burden will burden you with the weight of your sins until your penance has been paid in full. Does that mean you're gonna give me... No, doesn't really mean much. Okay. I thought maybe they're gonna scourge my deck up as well. And maybe there's a unit that will do that I just didn't see. Okay, so we have that. So I think I want to use that to solid effect here. And I think the path is clear. Maybe I should have put that in the back, but there. That makes that a very solid first floor for me. Surprisingly not solid enough to actually kill this unit though. I guess just because I haven't upgraded them with any effects. But I did hit them with... Oh yeah, they do add Scourge effects to my deck. Scourge, Scourge, self-mutilate, your pyre takes 5 damage. Okay, that's what it's called, self-mutilation. Okay. Might as well play that unit down. That'll take care of this unit. This guy I think is getting away, sadly. Although, maybe not. Maybe not. Right, that's not going to do much. I don't really want to play this unit up here because I want Channel Song to come up. So, we're just going to pass. Sorry, I got that going at ultra speed. I'll go back just down to fast. Yeah, fast speed. So you have 4 attacks. Hitting this unit with this might be good, or that unit. Only 3 attacks, but quick, or 4 attacks. Gotta give it to the 4 attack unit. They all have spell shield, so Torch is basically useless here. But if I've got extra mana, I might as well just start working off some of that shield. Hopefully, I mean, it's possible it'll make a difference at some point. Hopefully I gain more heal spells soon here. These guys have a lot of health, which you can tell because they're surviving so many attacks. I think the game volume might be a bit loud. This is quite nice. Being able to hit this guy with a full heal will be very solid. So, remove that obviously. I do want this unit on the field. I kind of want to hit it with a Channel Song though, which I know is what I've been saying a lot. Like, I want Channel Song, but I've got 2 in the deck. They're gonna come out eventually. So, we're holding out again. Hopefully I can continue to build up my multi-strike units with some added damage. Well, we finally got one. Oh my lord. That's the worst unit in the deck to hit. I mean, I'm gonna use it anyways, but I'm not real happy about it. My pirate's gonna take some damage here because these guys are not dying to a stupid imp, even if they are empowered. Empowered. That's okay though. It's not a lot of damage. We got a respite, which means we know what's coming soon. Alright, something good. Not as good as I was hoping. I'm feeling a little let down by this, honestly, but well, it is what it is. 25. What's your 18? I might try to bring this guy and this guy up to the top floor and make a stronger top floor. Because I don't really want to ascend out of this floor. This floor is already pretty strong. I will do this. It's not going to hit him for any damage, but I mean, it's still good. I'll do that, obviously, because I'm playing my hand, basically. But the decision is, do I bring this guy up to the top? Or do I leave him here? And I think I'm going to bring him up. I like making strong single floors versus dispersing throughout the floors. It's a little bit more. Okay. 621 out of the 900 health. That's pretty good. 778 now. That's also quite good. Hitting this unit with a little extra rage. 878. And we've got him taking 888 damage from this. I am going to speed it up because it's going to take a while, I think. So sit back and enjoy this quickly happening animation. He's a big unit. I think there's nothing much special to him other than he's got a lot of health and decent damage on a relentless boss. Oh, that's not true. Every time he takes a hit, he's getting added damage. That's kind of bad for my multi-strike. He's gonna hit hard. But with only 12 HP, I feel like we're gonna be able to take him out. Even if we have to do it all on this floor. Which I think might be how this is gonna shake out. Yeah, he's gonna be very dead to this floor because he doesn't hit more than once at a time. And with that knowledge, I think I'm just gonna do this. Just get 120 HP and I mean gold, not HP, but you know what I mean. And there's nothing to do here. He's already dead. I mean, I'll do that just for the lulz. And wow, we just got a staggering amount of gold. I've never had this much gold in this game. I do want to take one of these two to keep buffing our units with multi-strike. I think this might be the better choice. Although, no, you know what? This is a better choice for me now, I think. This gives you +1 draw next turn. This used to be +1 draw on the current turn. Similarly, it seems like all these draw abilities now affect next turn rather than current turn, which is interesting. I would say it's strictly a nerf, but it is interesting. So like before I used to add this to my deck without question, or this if it cost 0 because literally it would replace itself. So it was just a net gain. But now it's kind of more of a calculated decision. Do I actually want to draw this on a turn just to be able to draw a little more on the following turn? For this one, I'm thinking the answer might be no. For this one, the answer might actually be yes. I could see turns where this will be really bad, but I think it's also more likely to be good more often. Now I'm not sure. Most of my units do have room to be upgraded, but are also already quite strong. I could use a little oomph on my spells, I think. So I think I will go this route, which means collect some more cash, which we're just disgustingly rich. Get healed. I didn't realize we have 140 HP now, or max HP. Yes, this will be quite nice on some of these 2-cost spells that I like to cast, which I'm thinking ones like this one will be good. Then let's see, what does that apply to? It applies to the whole thing. So yep, that's a good upgrade to that. And for this one, restoring 20 HP and then doing 5 times the amount healed, that's pretty disgusting. If we can make that work on a hollow, and sure, I got money to spare, so yeah. And honestly, I see an option here. Making that cost 0 is tempting, because if I can give it holdover, which I can, I think this is a good idea to make my multi-strike units stronger. Every turn they'll be getting +3/+3. And then this is going to be just like making one of them a very disgusting but consuming effect. Now, do I want it to do a ton of damage or to heal a bunch? It's a tough choice, honestly. This is kind of nice because you choose the target for it, so I will go with that one. And then if I'm gonna purge something, I think I do want to now get rid of a train steward. I know I have that increased strength for train stewards, but I still often find myself sad when they get hit by the channel song. Oh, and I didn't even realize we're on the final boss here. So you can see he's gonna remove debuffs and buffs from my units, or he's gonna remove buffs, I guess, from my units and debuffs from his units. Uh, so that's potentially a bit rough for me. I don't think multi-strike counts as a buff, so I'm not too concerned about that part of it. Okay, hopefully this hits a tank. Well, you're a tank now. So that'll be good. Do I want multi-strike 4 on this floor or multi-strike 2 with quick? I think we're gonna go 4, and then we're gonna put you here. And I could have put her here. I didn't realize I had so much room on this floor. Well, that's a lesson I won't need to remember. I think I'll do that just to give her some armor. And I'm not going to cast him yet. I'm trying to save some space. And, like, sadly, that's not a ton of damage dealt. Oh, I think he debuffed, so he removed the spell shield. That's highly bad for me. Okay, we have a 3 spot here, so spikes do get removed by this, although not a big deal right now. But I think bringing him out is pretty nice. He's really strong, so that's just a good choice, I think. Yeah, so this is going all right for now. He's pretty close to death, and I think that's okay. Although, okay, let's learn from last time's mistake. Put this unit down, and then I think we do heal. Keep this unit alive, you know? I think we cast this guy up here with the intention of bringing him down later. And then we'll start buffing my champion with Rage. I know it can get debuffed, but that's okay. Still gotta use it. And that was good. Cleared the whole floor and got a little damage in on the boss, who has over 2,000 HP. Are you kidding me? Holy crap, they made this tough. This is tough. Alright, I'm going to put this unit behind, although maybe I should have put him in front for the damage shield. Hard to say. I'm going to buff that guy again. Sadly, he is destined to die, and my champion's going to take 10 damage. And I'm not sure if ascending is a good idea here. I could ascend this way, the champion. I think that's actually a good idea. She's gonna take 10 damage. It's not great. I'm gonna hope to ascend her in the future. Kinda gonna give up holding the bottom floor for the sake of... Do you still have targets? You have 2 targets available. Let's go. For the sake of making an even stronger floor here, I'm giving up this bottom floor. And to make this floor stronger, we're going to bring one of these 2 down. This guy does 8 times 2, which isn't as much as 33, so I'll bring you down. And this is great, because that's holdover, means it's going to keep happening. Sure. That's a free spell. And we are going to use a heal on this unit. Things are starting to take off, I think. We might actually be able to do this. Yeah, it depends on these debuffs, because they can really hurt my my abilities. So we're going to send that unit. This unit's in danger. I'm not sure if... I have 2 quick units in here, though this one's completely hidden. I assure you there's a quick unit back there. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to kill him fast enough, though, is the problem. Can I give him enough health to survive? He's taking 18, so he needs... see, that doesn't happen till the end of the turn. That's unfortunate. I think he's going to die. Regardless of... Well, then again, we can just off that guy, and now he's alive. Okay, perfect. Now we're happy. I should maybe put that on one of the quick units, but I think it's okay now. So this floor is obviously just disgusting at present. Does he summon a unit when he does that? Or did that guy just survive from a floor before? No, I think he summoned that unit. We like this a lot. We might like it a little better if we do it this way first, however. Aha, we've reached our limit here, and that's fine. Everything's full health on this floor. He's gonna get another buff, and we're laughing a little bit. We almost hope that... Okay, final wave. So we know what's happening now. So we're gonna hit this guy with as many buffs as possible here. We'll hit him with a regen, just because nothing had damage to heal there. I really hope that this doesn't apply a debuff when it gets to this floor, because if it does, it'll remove his rage. He's still got rage 9, so it didn't do that, which is good. It's very good. It's going to take 1907, but I'm not surviving this. 1907 is quite solid. I can ascend a unit. I don't really want to ascend a unit. I can't even descend a unit if I had the card. Oh boy. I don't know. How do I make this stronger? I'm not sure I can. I'll put a little regen on the back unit who gets the spikes. If I can target them. Yeah, there we go. So now 1947. They're all dying, so I don't have to worry about that. How much damage does this Seraph do? 10 times 3? I should survive, actually. Does 30 damage, my pyre does 40 per turn. And it'll be at 200 HP? I forget where exactly it's going to be. We're already on ultra speed. This is going to play out for a little while here. Okay. So that was a really disgusting floor, I thought. But for him to be able to survive that just shows how strong they've made the final boss in this game. And this is still just my like quote unquote tutorial playthrough, so they're not pulling any punches here. It's a system I kind of like because you make your deck strong, and it feels good to be able to be like, I am really powerful, but then, you know, you're powerful, but so are they. They got ball players too. Oh boy. I don't think any of this is gonna be enough. He needs to get to 30 HP. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Well, that's 10 armor. It's so close. It's so close. You needed 31 HP to survive one attack. Alright, so this is the moment of truth. Oh no. Oh no. Well, you know, we got it close. We got it very, very close. But we still weren't quite there. Wow, I think they made the bosses, like that boss and the one that was like halfway through or two-thirds of the way through, they made them a lot harder in this than they were in the demo. And that's probably a good thing. You don't want it to be too easy. But whew, getting beat like that, it's a bit rough. A lot of personal records and achievements and all sorts of praise, but still we didn't quite win it. But maybe I hit new run by accident there. Maybe on the next episode. See you guys later.